big baby. It is time for Beard Advice Live. Let me go ahead and get a little scrolly at the bottom as you guys come in. And if you want to remind any friends throughout the stream, that's always appreciated. Hit that thumbs up, aka the like button. You know we're going to have a great time. We got a free giveaway, great sponsor, amazing free beard advice, community, positive vibes, a couple of laughs. Who knows? We'll likely learn something today. My name is Dan C. Bearded. I want to say thank you guys for being here. If you would like to share this stream out to bring some other friends, some other beards, some other family members in, genuinely appreciate it. Dude, speaking of appreciated, this dude right here, man, buddy of mine, Will, thank you, dude. He just donated 5 memberships to the chat. Thank you, man. That's awesome. And Will says, the community, Dan and Sam, have helped change who I am over the last several months, so giving back to them and all of you is a small token. When Dan says he's there for you, thank you, man. I appreciate that's really cool to hear. Really cool to hear. We're just doing what we love. Hey, Doug, he says, in the middle of painting kitchen cabinets, listening along. Oh, yeah, man. Podcast style, I love that. Awesome, you guys. Welcome. Yeah, Will is such a great asset to the beard community. He is just a really great guy. We've had some great conversations, some family conversations lately. So, man, that's awesome. Hey, Brian, thank you, man. You didn't have to do that. You guys see me rocking the new Deadman's hat? They just donated 5 memberships to the chat. Thank you. Oh, and look at that. Jason Shu got a membership, and it's random. They don't get to pick, but it is random. Let's go, big baby. So doing well. And Brian, thank you for asking, man. He says, how's the family doing? We have had a couple of really good days. You guys were likely here on Monday when I was just open and honest. Leo had asked how Sam was doing. It was a rough day. It was our roughest day in a long time. Roughest day in months and months and months. Hey, Top Hat, thank you, man. Thank you. Top Hat just donated 5 members. Dude, you guys are just the absolute best. Oh, man, absolute best. Thank you so much. Man, thank you. Thank you, dudes. Wow, that's so cool. And so to give you an update, again, Monday was rough. We had Sam's battling some health stuff. It's her thyroid, and if you know anything about thyroids, it has a control of so many things, most notably your hormones, and your hormones control how your brain works and so many other aspects. And Monday was a rough day, and we got through it. We had a great night. Yesterday, one of the best days for Sam in probably the last 6 months. She had a little breakthrough. She was going to post it on Instagram today, but I don't think she got to it. She had a coffee for the first time in 4 months. Something about the coffee, something about the caffeine gave her a dopamine release. We're pretty sure that's what's going on. She was low on dopamine for whatever reason. Thyroid, hormones, who knows, right? Things happen. Ruts happen. The coffee, she said, got a veil away from her face, a fog away from her brain. She had so much energy. She was so bright, so bubbly, an amazing day. Today's been just as good. We killed it at the gym. We played soccer. We got projects done around the house. It was a really good day. She is now at soccer practice with Maddox. It's that Super Y, that high-level soccer. I am on streaming duty solo tonight, and I'm on daddy duty. So I got little Vivi sleeping in her bed, watching her over there. Normally, Sam has this if we're doing it together. So it's been an awesome one, man. Other than that, Jax is doing the best of his entire life. Jax is eating better than ever. He is confident. He doesn't really have much anxiety or worries like he used to. Maddox is just thriving. We're really figuring out his ADHD and his triggers, such as red dye, such as too much sugar, such as pretty much any small screen time. He can do big screens for a little bit, an hour or two, TV, but he can't really do tablets. He can't do anything of a phone size. And so we're figuring it all out, but man, it was absolutely 2 great days coming off of a rough Monday. And again, guys, I'm not up here. People, over the years have criticized and said, oh, positivity is just making everything rainbows and butterflies and ignore it. No, I'm always open and honest with you guys. I'm super transparent. If you ask me a question, you better be prepared for the answer. That's all I tell people, because I'm going to be honest with you. It might not be the answer you want to hear sometimes. And like I said, Monday was rough, but today was amazing. Yesterday was one of the best days Sam's had in a long time. So she's feeling good, and we're just going to keep going. We're going down that path of making sure the right dopamine triggers are being met, and so she can have that energy and kind of continue throughout the day. So, yeah, dude, it is doing really, really good. Yeah, really good. Oh, nice. Yeah, so I've mentioned it before, you guys, but just don't leave my show on Mondays. If you guys, they have a show the same time on Mondays. If you leave my show because I give you a recommendation, that would break my heart. But if you are into dark humor, not family friendly, not appropriate, like the farthest thing from appropriate. I mean, the farthest thing from appropriate. If you can sit back, detach yourself from politically correct world and life, which I live in, right? You guys know I'm family friendly here. There's a show called Kill Tony. It's stand-up comedy. It is my favorite show in the world. I've seen every minute of every episode, all the way back to LA, all the way back to their previous, the Vulcan, their previous location. Now it's at the mothership. So yeah, I am a major fan. So if you guys enjoy comedy, it is, yeah, Kill Tony. I think it was the best episode in Kill Tony history this week. Yep, I think it, yeah. So the comedians that were pulled out of the bucket, the premise is you get 1 minute of comedy and they pull your name randomly out of a bucket. Hundreds of comedians apply. Tyler, the comedians were atrocious. Some of the worst ones, except the guy from Michigan who had the disorder with his limbs. He was funny. He was really good. But almost everybody else bombed. Even the regulars were pretty terrible. I've never seen David Lucas so bad. William Montgomery wasn't great. So there was some really bad flops. But yeah, Shane and Adam, man, absolutely killed it. So that was, I think, the best episode in Kill Tony history. But that's just me. Again, I like super dark, raw comedy. It's kind of like this beautiful juxtaposition of my life where I used to be a middle school teacher, used to be a high school coach, used to coach little kids. I do this family friendly. You got to have some kind of release, right? You got to have some kind of outlet. We're all humans. We're all adults here. And so for me, it's been Kill Tony. So yeah. And Timothy says, I didn't know Kill Tony until you mentioned it. Now my go-to to drive into work. Oh man, it's so good. I'm a major Casey Rocket fan. I thought his act on Monday was terrible as well. But Casey Rocket is my dude. So yeah, man. Awesome, you guys. And yeah, this is so good. Dan, share the photo. I don't have it right now, Deadman. Maybe let me see if I can pull it up. No, we'll see what I can do for Monday. But Deadman's actually got beard oil to William Montgomery. Got to hang out with him. He tried their beard oil, and so I ain't never gonna stop using beard oil. If you guys are familiar with him, that's pretty dang cool that he has tried using the Deadman's Beard Co's oil, which is really dang cool. And shout out to everybody coming in, man. I know I haven't been able to say hello to every one of you. I see you guys. I appreciate you guys. We're going to have a great time tonight. I promise. We're going to talk about beard stuff. We're going to give some positive vibes, make people feel better about their beard journey, learn some things that you didn't think you were going to learn today, and just essentially hang out and have a great time, man. So yeah, let's get it going, guys. I think we're going to have some really cool questions tonight. I think we have 3 entries, which is beautiful. And so that just means we have a little bit more than normal time for questions. So if you guys have any questions, just keep that in mind. I will star them as they come in, and we'll go over them. Whether it's a question about your beard styling, your beard products, your beard tools, beard science, or it can be not beard related. Is it about coaching? Is it about family? Is it about relationships? Is it about having a family member that's going through physical health, that's going through mental health, and how you handle it, right? Because we often talk about the person that's going through a lot of stuff, but there's not a lot of like advice and feedback out there for the person that is helping, that's guiding, that's being there for them. And so if you ever need to talk, people, especially if you feel lonely, reach out, ask in here, reach out to me in private if you don't feel comfortable. It's a beautiful community and an amazing place. So we're going to get into it. And this show is Beard Advice Live, you guys. Hey, real quick, before we get started, I asked something similar on Monday, but I want to dial it in a little bit more specific to Wednesday here. And if you guys want to be on the show next week, 100% for free. I've never charged, never will. But just send an email to beardadvicelive@gmail.com. It is pinned in the chat. But put in the chat a beard win you have had lately. All right, one more time. A beard win that you have had lately. Was it that you reached your yeard? Was it that you finally got to style it the way you want? Was it that you got a new tool and it's changed the game for you? Was it that you got a compliment from your significant other or your mom or a stranger? It can be anything at all. Just asking related to the beard in this situation. So yeah, what's going on? And for real, yeah, caregiver stress is real. There's no doubt about it. And I saw Jesus said something as well. He said caretaker life is rough, for sure. And Ryan says, hey, good to see you, Ryan. He says, caregivers are always forgotten about. If you're a caregiver like myself, keep your chin up. Yeah, for sure, right? Because it's tough when it's not about you, you know? And you do oftentimes feel forgotten. You do feel like it can be challenging and it's not seen or heard. But we all do it with love, right? We all do it for all the right reasons, and that's why you are the caregiver. That's why you are there. And I just wanted to put that out there because I do know how some of you feel in that situation. You got an ally right here. You got somebody that can experience it themselves and relate to you. Sometimes that's all it takes is to know that you're not alone and that somebody can absolutely understand what you're going through. So anytime, guys. Yeah, anytime. So, yep. So Ken said, shortened beard and got exotic women. Ken, that's plural. I know you're a teacher, but did you know that's the plural form of woman? Is women? He said shortened beard and got exotic women. Now, tenses do matter there, Ken. That's plural, sir. Oh, man. 2 weeks till my yeard. Yeah. Finally broke 10 inches. Let's go. Yeah. Mr. Allen says, Rishi and Rite Aid beard wash. Did you help make that beard wash? I did make that beard wash. I formulated it from the ground up myself. I'm actually nominated for an award with Rite Aid for, I don't even know what it's called, but it's something about best products of the year. So I just got that email yesterday, which was pretty dang cool. So yeah, I did make that beard wash. There's a lab, of course, but I formulated the ingredients, the ratios, and everything that goes into the whole process. So yes, absolutely. Okay, let's see. You didn't trim. Hey, that's a win. That's a win, Jake. The hair growth is picking up thanks to exercise and diet. Those are two of the biggest, if not the biggest factors for beard growth. Double dig, baby. Let's go, Randy. 10 inches. Nice. Seem to have dialed in the styling. Only took a year. Hey, man, I try to tell people when people get really frustrated with their beard or like a styling technique, they'll say, oh my gosh, heat is stupid. Blow dryers don't work. Heated brushes don't work. It takes time, man. It takes practice. It takes learning. It takes experience. It takes adjustments to really figure out how to get it to work for you. You got to be patient. I can't stress that enough. I'm going to do a video on that in the near future. I actually have it on the top of my ideal list. It takes patience. It literally can take a year before you dial it in. Jose says, I feel my beard been styling better. Yeah, man. Trimmed a significant amount of beard off for South Florida summer. I understand. That's like survival technique right there. Yep. Finally getting long enough to start separating from my chin. Dude, that's a huge turning point. When your beard first starts growing, you likely wrap it back towards your neck. You likely wrap it towards your throat and it curls under the chin. Well, you reach a point at about 3 inches or so where now you got to start to get it away from your neck and out from the chin and straight down rather than curling back. That's a big one. Yep, that's a big one. So yes. Bearded Beanie says, finally not an idiot and listen to Twitch. Only use blow dryer on the top layer of the hair to straighten, but keep the thickness. Awesome, man. I'm glad you found a method that works for you and had a friend that helped suggest that. Mustache finally coming in strong. That's my win. Let's go. My win. My frizzy sides are slowly starting to lay down. Yes. My family told me that they like my beard natural versus straightened. Says it fits my personality better. I don't know if that's a compliment or a shot. Michael, no, I'm just kidding, man. That's awesome. I finally got the Eberlight Pro, and it's an absolute game changer. Happy to hear that, Jim. It is an amazing tool. I have the Babyliss cold brush on the way. Oh, nice. Yeah, that one's really nice as well. I got to get back to using that. I'll be honest. I've slacked a little on my routine of putting the cold brush back into the routine, but it's so good for the beard. It does help my styling. I do need to get back to that one. Chris, I have starred your question, and we will hit that one for halftime. Ken says women is the intended form. I knew it was. I was just playing a little bit of fun. I know you know that as well. I finally broke down and bought Fable. Won't go back to cheaper brands. there you go, man. You get what you pay for. And there's so many quality brands out there. And it's like when you're using garbage, are you actually saving, right? Is it actually beneficial to you when you're buying something that's worse? And so beard wash versus shampoo, enjoyed that video. Always giving advice and not telling people what to do, just the advice. I love it. You do you and rock on, as you say, just giving advice. Yeah, man, that's the big thing, man. I never, ever, ever want people to think I'm trying to convince them of something. I'm just simply conveying my experience, my opinions, and what I have learned along the way. If you say that I am wrong and what you do is much better for you, I believe you. You're fine. Now, there are a few things that are indisputable facts, right? If you tell me, hey, Dan, I prefer gasoline on my beard over beard oil, I am going to tell you you're wrong, but those are few and far between. On almost everything, it's just simply about, hey, whatever you want to do is up to you. Here is what I have learned. Here's my resume from the last 6 years if you would like to check it. And yeah, that's my approach. I found, and I will say, Mouse, I found people are much more open to consuming information and making up their own decision with that approach rather than some authoritarian telling you what to do. This is the only way. This is right. That's just not me in any situation. I don't parent that way. I don't have a relationship that way. That's just not my personality. And so I do believe people open their mind more when you say, hey, I understand this is what you're doing. Consider this food for thought. You guys will hear me say that many times during a week because it really is just food for thought. Randy's getting his styling dialed in, still a work in progress. Nice. Shortened beard, no exotic women, but I also did screw. I love you guys so much, man. So much. Boss Hog got his first products in from Deadman's a couple weeks back. Washed, conditioner, oil, butter, and my beard loves it. Big win. Let's go, big baby. Deadman says, I'm so happy with my beard right now. I have a trim next week, and I think it will be fire. Awesome. I had a friend ask me what I do for my beard to get it looking so good. Said it was a 10 out of 10. Appreciate the great compliment. Those do hit. I'm not going to lie. Those do hit. So yes. Rite Aid like the store? Yeah, yep. I work, I don't even know the best way to say it. I develop products that are in every Rite Aid in the country. And so that's something that's pretty cool. Long story short, I reviewed some products, got sued over it. I won the lawsuit, and instead of going through and completing the lawsuit, they hired me as a lead consultant, actually the only consultant in their beard industry for them. And I reformulated all of their beard products, which went from one product to now 4 different ones. Oil, balm, butter, and a wash. And so, yeah, yep, it is the Rite Aid. So if you see, it's currently Rishi. If you see Rishi in store, I developed those products. Purchased a heated brush and works great on the mustache. And that's the thing too, man. I'll hear people say like, oh, you can't use heated brush. Listen, I use it on my mustache. I use it on my sides. And I could not imagine having a mustache like mine without eating it. Without it. Yep, without eating it. I was reading Corey's one. Exercise and eating well. Yeah. My beard is clean. I got 3 weeks off work. That's a win. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Good to see you, man. I think my problem is my hydration and the humidity. Yeah. Yep, you're not going to win those battles if you're not drinking enough water. There's no way around that, unfortunately. I wish there was an easy out, but yeah, unfortunately, that's about it. Yep, that's about it. Haven't been to my doctor in over a year. He complimented my beard yesterday at my appointment, made my day. That's great. That's really, really cool. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Top Hat, yes, I've starred your question, and we will hit that at halftime. Just joined the community. Awesome, man. Welcome to the community. I believe I've seen your name before, so I appreciate you being here. Yeah. Awesome. And if you guys said one and I missed it, I apologize. I wasn't skipping over anybody, just kind of keeping the pace. What's up, Roger? How's it going? Hey, and if anybody could, I know Ty will, if you guys could give me an update on the Columbus Crew game. It was 1-0 at halftime, and they have a weather delay. So if you guys can keep me posted, I appreciate that. Caden says, I literally love being back so much. And I feel that, man. I know people step away from social media for their own reasons. I know people step away from this channel and any channel for their own specific reasons. But I do know the impact of positive content. I do know the impact of camaraderie. I do know the impact of a shared common interest, especially when it's healthy. And I do know how it helps people. And I've been doing this for over 6 years. I see when people drift and fade away. It's oftentimes not for the great reasons. oftentimes it's necessary, and I completely get that. But I love seeing people come back because I think it's easy to forget about how much we need a community, how much we need camaraderie, support, a place where everybody knows your name and it's pressure-free and it's just supportive. I know how good that is for humans, from teaching, from coaching, from being a parent, from just being a straight up community member. And so I love seeing people come back after they've taken a little break, especially when they come back in with positive vibes, they great contributions. If anything was wronged, right? People, and this is not Caden whatsoever, but if anything was wronged, right? People have left and they've talked about me and slandered me and all this stuff. They come back and apologize. It's literally hands wiped. I don't even remember. Honestly, don't even remember it. It's not even a thought. That's called being a good human, and I love that so much. And again, that's not Cade. Cade stepped away for other reasons, and man, I'm glad he's here. Yep, so glad he's here. So yes. All right. Wait, what? I'm not supposed to smother my beard in some premium gasoline? No, 87 unleaded's fine. Yep, 87 unleaded's fine on that one. Oh man, you guys are awesome. Taco Wednesday. Woo, we did some Blackstone burgers today. Yep, Blackstone burgers. Why to make a positive turn? Yeah, man. Thank you guys. What's up, Bill? How's it going, dude? Awesome. Okay. Love it, you guys. Thank you for all the feedback. Ryan, I've starred your question. We'll hit that one at the halftime segment. And we got plenty of time for halftime, guys. So if you guys have any questions loaded up or you've been wondering, today's a perfect time. Yep, perfect time. And great feedback already on the sponsor today, Deadman's Beard Co. The Obsidian Beard Oil and Balm is off the chain, man, off the chain. So yes. And Corey, I've started your question as well, and we will hit those ones at halftime. I prefer diesel. Yeah, I got you. All right, guys, and just a last reminder, could you just look real quick, take a second. Have you hit the thumbs up? Did you forget? Sincerely, I know people forget. Yeah, there is no issues with that. If you could click it, it is appreciated. And if you want to share this out, come on now. Hey, we had bacon too, Amber. That's hilarious. Yeah, we had bacon with our burgers as well. Nice. Hey, drop a comment in the chat, you guys. What'd you have for dinner tonight? Or what are you having for dinner? I know West Coast, it's kind of still dinner time. We eat early at our house. We eat at like 4 or 5 p.m., but I know some of you eat a little bit later. What did you have for dinner? And Jim, yes, I use my Aberlite at 320 degrees. If my mustache is feeling extra froggy, meaning it doesn't want to cooperate, I can go up to 360 on the stash. But that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Tin Man, what up, man? How you doing, dude? Mexican restaurant, don't tease me like that. Do not tease me like that. Hey, Caroline. All right, drop a comment in the chat. What did you guys have for breakfast, for dinner tonight? I think somebody had breakfast dinner. For dinner tonight, or what are you going to have? Put it in the chat if you guys don't mind. If you don't want to share, that's fine as well. Okay, let's go on here to our great sponsor. I will drop a link in the chat for our sponsor and show you guys what we're talking about. This is Deadman's Beard Co. Now, I will also give you guys a little sneak peek before anybody else other than Deadman's and Sam knows. We might have a new feature on Monday, Commands Corner, their first ever Commands Corner feature in the history of their company and the history of this live stream. Deadman's Beard Co. Commands Corner on Monday, everybody. Stay tuned for that. Very excited to get them out on a stage full of new people and lots of replays and stuff. So, yes, their very first Commands Corner feature on Monday. So just keep that in mind. Chris says that meadow foam and black seed, 2 of my favorite ingredients in the history of my beard. No doubt about it. Yeah, no doubt about it. What's up, Mark? And Deadman's, you guys, Dan, or not Dan on this one. Command 15 is your 15% off discount. That's going to save you guys every single time you order. And then here's the carrier blend. I will forever highlight this carrier blend because it is so special, because it is so amazing. Argan jojoba, baobab broccoli seed, emu meadow foam, avocado, castor, rice bran, and black seed. Woo, yeah. Ken likes saying, if you guys want to give any feedback, feel free. Ken likes renew and fresh forest. Awesome. So yes, Monday, as in 5 days from now, they will be on. And yeah, Mike says, my beard loves Deadman, period. JP says, if you haven't tried Deadman's company yet, you're missing out. All aboard the hype train. Choo-choo. And Emu, of course, man. Yep, absolutely. And shout out to Dan for still allowing me to give shout outs to anybody. Why would I not? I don't know if unless there's something I'm unaware of where you shouldn't be able to. I don't know why I'd stop anybody from giving shout outs, man. So yeah, thanks for being here, Fleece. Awesome. Okay. And man, is a favorite of my kids. Yeah, Fornella Orange is really nice. Really, really, really nice. Jeffrey, I love you too, man. Thank you for being here. We love having you in this community. All right. And then also today, guys, I wanted to highlight their butter. It's something I have not talked enough about because there have been so many new amazing things going on with this company, such as just banger scent after banger scent. Their butter is so soft, so nourishing and smooth. It is one of the top butters in the game right now, in my experience, in my opinion. And anybody that's tried that, I've never heard otherwise. I hear complaints on everything you could ever imagine from companies not having products in stock. Yeah, I get people complaining to me about that. And I'm not even saying it in a bad way. This isn't negative. I'm just letting you guys know. I get complaints about customer service. I get complaints about advertising. I get complaints about quality products, about shipping time. I get complaints about USPS that I have no control over or say in. I get to hear about every single complaint there is. I've never heard a bad word about Deadman Beard Co.'s beard butter at all. It is wonderful. Yep, wonderful. With Fornella, would orange be the main star? Yes, it smells like a fresh orange. That would be the biggest takeaway, is a fresh, real orange. Yep, fresh, real orange. So interesting. And this is why I love this community, man, and why I love so much about subjectivity and how things can be different amongst ourselves. Joshua says, Deadman's Fruit Loop is my all-time favorite scent. Joshua, I don't like that scent at all. I don't want to wear that scent. It doesn't fit me at all. Like if Deadman's was like, I really need a review on this one, I'm going to say Deadman's. I don't know if I'm the guy for that one because I'm just not the biggest fan. And then you have somebody who has an amazingly epic beard and a great dude, a future father-to-be, soon-to-be Joshua. It's his favorite ever, and I strongly dislike it. And that's amazing. We can dap it up. We can handshake. We can do a bro hug and have that being so amazing. I am no food sense. It's rare. Yep, rare. Unique, I got you, man. Started that question. Rare. And so, yeah, it is unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. Except the food sense. That's just not my thing. And JP said, I told myself not trying any more beard companies this year because I have so many beard products. Dan and a few community members convinced me to do so. So glad they did. I'm glad you got something great. I'm not trying to convince you to spend money when you shouldn't, though. Guys, if it's not a good time for you, don't. If you do want to treat yourself, you do want to try something new or stock up on favorites, of course. This is a great company to get behind. Yep, absolutely. Okay. And all the Deadman's products I use are great. Fornella Orange will be my next order. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Arctic Breeze, Agave Tides, Fornella Orange, and, what's the Obsidian? Those ones are so good. So good. Does mint count as a food? No. No. All right, like the cereal? Yeah, it smells like the cereal, and I don't like cereal, so that probably helps as well of why I don't like that one. It probably does. I believe they're 2-ounce butters, Tyler. I don't know if they answered. Yep, 2-ounce butters. Yes. Hey, Ken, thank you, dude. We got Ken with the shorter but jacked. He's shorter beard, jacked body, great guy. Thank you, man. That's so awesome. Okay. Awesome. Man, you guys are great. All right, let's go ahead and see what we're doing also tonight with Deadman's. And that is, at the end of the show, we're going to do a $30 gift card giveaway. So one of you is going to win a gift card for, hey, what's up, JB? One of you is going to win a gift card for $30. Cheers to that. Here we go. Okay. And the question is, does Obsidian become part of the main line? I believe it is officially the main line. Yes. I know their scent of the month for the next month will not be on the main line. It's not even an option no matter how much the feedback comes out. He's going to stick true to that one. But I believe Obsidian is a part of the main line. Yep. Do the scents in beard wash stay in beard? Nope, it's just for the wash, Josh. They do not linger or kind of interact with any scents that you wear afterwards. It's just for the experience of the wash. Hey, Ryan, thank you, man. Ryan just donated a membership. You guys are way too kind to me. Thank you. And Christian Allen just got that membership because of you. That's really cool. Jeff says, Deadman's customer service is top-notch. Purchase with confidence. Let's go. All right, guys, we are going to get into advice. We are going to get into questions and end off with a giveaway. So if you still have people that you can think of that you can invite to be in this stream, whether you send them an Instagram link, whether you text them, whether you tap them on the shoulder because they're next to you, get them on in here. We're going to get this show cooking and really heating up to help some people and make a positive impact on their night and hopefully their life moving forward. That might sound dramatic, but I do believe in that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this right now. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got going on. Essentially, you guys, people send in pictures of their beard. They tell us a write-up on what they want advice on. Are they looking for trim advice, styling advice, products? Are they trying to address a particular problem area? And that's what we do. Yep, that is what we do. And Miles, what up, Double Deuce, says, do the wash and conditioner. The tea tree profile is superb. Nice, Miles. Also, Miles, a family friend of ours didn't get drafted in the MLB draft, but he got picked up by the White Sox as an undrafted free agent. So we're excited to follow that journey. Hey, Chris donated a membership. Thank you, Chris. That's really cool. Ruben got that one. Thank you. And Justin, I'm going to star that question of yours, and we will hit that one at halftime. Kyle, same type of a question there. I'm going to hit that one at halftime for you guys. And guys, if you ever have a chance to show some love and appreciation to great companies that support this community and support content like Deadman's Beard Co., they're doing giveaways, they're doing memberships, they're sponsoring streams. They are giving back where it actually matters. Shout out to them. I know I have all the gratitude and appreciation in the world. It's easy to forget those things, right? We like to magnify the bad. We like to leave negative reviews. We like to speak illy on people, which is such a flaw in human nature, especially like American nature. Take that step back when things are good to show that love, show that appreciation. I try to do my best at that, and I think Deadman's knows exactly how I feel about working with them, but it's just something to sit back. I've been a White Sox fan. Nice. Look for Makarevich. He's a young cat. He'll play third base. He can play first base, play that hot corner, and he's a very good defensive player. He hit like 300 for 4 years in college. Pretty cool. Yep, pretty cool. Okay, let's go ahead and see who our first entry is. We actually have an update from last week, which I love here. We have Corey H. Hey, Devin, thank you, man. The better half there. Thank you. And Corey says, thank you for your advice in last week's Beard Advice Live, and thank you to the whole community for all of your positive vibes and feedback. I wanted to give an update on the fading sideburns advice I asked about last week. I decided for now to not fade the sideburns, but I did shape the sideburns into the angle you suggested to flow more evenly with the cheek line. Awesome. So we kind of gave a two-part feedback. He sent in and said, hey, what do I do about the sideburns going into a bald head? And we said, hey, I do strongly recommend this angle and then maybe fade from there, but you might not even need to. And Tyler says, how do gifted subs work? Essentially, a membership is an option on this channel. It helps provide for this career that I do of offering free content to people. And so people that want to give back and show appreciation, it's $4.99. You can be a member for 1 month, multiple months, and you have the ability to donate memberships. The way you do that, I hate saying this, I really do it, like makes my skin crawl, but there's like a money symbol next to the chat. If you click that, you'll see the option for donating memberships, and it'll give you like prices and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much how it works there. Yep. Pretty much. Hey, Top Hat says, Dan's an amazing person, a great face of the industry. We should all be happy that such an amazing person is our fearless leader. I don't know about any fearless leader over here, but I appreciate the kind words. Yep, absolutely. All right, Justin, I've starred that question as well. And again, great questions, you guys. Yeah. Anyone else get gifted a sub for a channel they've never? Nope, I've never had that happen. Yeah, Yep, I didn't know that happened. And Jordan says, didn't know you were talking about that guy. He played third base for NC State. Yeah, just his 5th year. He played for a different team his previous 4 years. But Jordan, yeah, his dad is my dad's best friend, Tony Makarevich. And so his son, I grew up knowing, and my dad is even closer with him. But Jordan, that's exactly who it is. And he got picked up today by the White Sox as an undrafted free agent. So, yep, that's so funny. Makarevich, that's so cool that you know him. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Within minutes after being, and old fleece ant into conspiracy theories, but I did get a free Dancy Bearded membership within minutes after being hacked. I don't even know what that means, but if you got a free membership, it's because you logged on to this live stream. So yeah, yeah, that would be a fun conspiracy theory on that one. So yes. All right. I don't know how Dan knows so many people in pop culture. I just got a weird brain. My brain is very sticky. It sticks on a lot of things, and I can recall a lot of things. I explain my brain as a file cabinet. I have a pretty vast file cabinet. The things that are more useful to me kind of stay to the front. Everything else gets kind of pushed to the back, and I can pull things out. But yeah, absolutely. All right, Josh, I got you starred there, man. We'll hit that question at halftime. Let's go ahead and see the update from Corey H here. Come on now, stop it. Stop it. Stop it here. Come on now. Wow, man. Will, I got you too, man. Started that question. Look at this update right here, everybody. Yep, look at this update right here. Here's where we were going from on the sideburns. You see how it's kind of like a handle, kind of jets out and goes through right here. Look at this beautiful angle going into the beard from there. Talk about let me upgrade you. Wow. Wow. And again, it's all personal preference, guys. There is literally not a right or wrong, literally not a right or wrong when it comes to styling. But there's a lot of people that would agree that that's a really nice polished look with that slight angle change. Guys, it's the little things. Yep, it's the little things here, and that looks so nice. So dang nice, and it's easy to maintain. For me, I just like the beard to flow. I don't like having things kind of like out of place and not as well balanced. This brought perfect balance to an amazing beard. Yep, absolutely perfect balance to an amazing beard. I love it, man. Keep it going. If you need anything for advice in the future, reach out. Hey, what's up, Jim? And thank you for sending in. This is what this show is about, you guys. And it's a 1 week difference right there. An absolute 1 week difference. And anybody can ask for advice. I think sometimes people are like, oh, my beard's too good to ask for advice. No, look at this. This is a legendary beard that was made even better because of all of our advice. I think sometimes people are like, I can't send in because my beard's not this. No, that's blasphemy. We all have great beards, right? I said it on a video recently, and it kind of hit home with me. I didn't plan it. I didn't write it down. It just kind of came out. The best beard you can have is the one you enjoy. Woo! One more time, DJ. The best beard you can have is the one you enjoy. So keep that in mind. There's no right or wrong answers. There's no bad beards. There's just beards that you enjoy. And so, man, Corey, you killed it on this one. Thank you for trusting us and giving that a shot. It's awesome. Yep, awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, let's go ahead and see the next one that we have here. And this is from Jesus. He says, first picture is where I started. Middle picture is what I thought was enough of a trim, but then got feedback from you in the group and decided to trim a tiny bit more here. And the best beard you can have is the one you enjoyed. Thank you, Corey. I love that. And I really hated to go from just over 7 inches to 5.5, but dang it, if you weren't right. I'm going to show this to my wife. Hey, yeah. Sam has tough time saying, dang it, you're right. I'm just kidding. I love you, babe. You always say I'm right. I hate to lose the length, but it does look much fuller and denser. Third time's the charm. Now I'm done trimming. Now, for me, you guys, hey, what's up, Bruce City? For me, the biggest takeaway from this write-up is that it's not about numbers. It's not about length and measurables. There is a real equation that is addition by subtraction. There's a lot of beards that would be better by removing some of the hair off, in my preference, in my opinion. And this is that situation. We get so obsessed with, hey, I got to get to this number. I need this length. I have to have this many inches. And it's really just about having the best beard possible. And sometimes a 5.5-inch beard is significantly better than a 7-inch beard. Having a bigger number does not mean a better beard. And that's a huge takeaway here. And so, yeah, and Sean, exactly why we do this, you guys. When you send in for advice, when you share your experience, when you are vulnerable and put yourself out there, you help other people. Sean said, I think this is the part I need to hear. There's a lot of you that need to hear this. Yep, there really is a lot of you that need to hear this. So, again, just something to keep in mind. And, okay, is it a terminal length situation or a cut back to grow more? We don't know, right? Time will tell, but we don't know in this situation. So here we go. On to the trim and the updates. Come on now. Come on now. I am the biggest advocate in the world for beard density and thickness over length and transparency. Now, some people really prefer transparency and length and don't like trimming. Boom, knuckles, rock on. I got a buddy in here who has like a crazy long beard and doesn't trim. That's awesome. It's legendary. Other people have different situations though, right? Every beard is unique. Every beard is unique, and you got to take the right course for you. Look at where he went in just the matter of, 2 weeks? That is, to me, worlds different. And if you were to ask me straight up, which beard is bigger? This one over here or this one over here? It's the one on the far right. That's a bigger beard to me. It looks like the density of it is more full than the previous one, even with losing 1.5 inches. It literally looks longer after removing facial hair. And if you look, there's no change. It's not like I zoomed in or out or anything. It's lined up. It's the same thing. And I don't think I put these pictures on. This was Jesus. I couldn't have even done it if I wanted to. It literally looks bigger, and he removed 1.5 inches of beard. Let me hit you one more time, you guys. Addition by subtraction is real. Addition by subtraction is real, and Ken is spot on here. Ken says, I like the more rounded shape at the bottom too. The shape of the beard plays a big part on the perception. Shape of the beard plays a big part on the perception. And you know what, Jesus, I'm going to reach out to you. I may have to use this for a video because that really illustrates what a shape does. Now stay with me, guys. Jesus wanted to get rid of transparency. Let's say he wanted to go and make his line like right here, right? If he had a straight line bottom of his beard, he's actually taking off less hair on that line than he is on his end result on the far right. But the beard would look significantly shorter if he made that a straight line bottom of the beard. Yep, straight line bottom of the beard. But since he rounded it, it looks like a significantly larger beard. Yeah, a significantly larger beard. Is that just from the bottom or sides? It's a little bit of that rounding bottom into the sides. You know, it's not exactly like taking off by the sideburns, but just more kind of that rounded shape. Pretty much like I do in all of my trim videos. So just something to keep in mind. And Jesus says, woo, thanks everybody for the kind words. Reassures me that I did okay. You did more than okay, my friend. You killed it. You absolutely crushed it. So great job. Thank you for sending in, and those glasses suit you very well. Very, very, very well. Also, random. Do you guys know how we many times associate glasses, especially with males, with intelligence? Like you see something in the past that's been known as like nerdy, or you see it and you're like, wow, we just subconsciously, intrinsically believe that they're more intelligent. There's a little bit of something to that. There's a little bit of a root to that. Why? If you spend too much time focusing on small and close objects, you're going to damage your eyes, right? It's why cell phones are likely going to be really bad for our eyes as we zoom out and look at a timeline. But what happened back in the day is you would have people that would have to focus on small, close things for extended periods of time. And almost always those are associated with knowledge and experience and wisdom, right? Reading was the biggest cause of having eyes really going bad. They would wear glasses to continue their reading, to continue their researching and studying, and they associated that with glasses with someone that was pursuing knowledge through reading. Other professions back in the day that had the same kind of thing, doctors, surgeons, other areas that were damaging to the eye that needed glasses. Over time, over generations, we just simply associated that with intelligence. Now, today, it doesn't work exactly the same way. If you have bad eyes, chances are it's not just straight up from reading. It can be from your cell phone. It can be from many different things, but that has carried on to us subconsciously, subliminally. And I thought that was really interesting to kind of really think about why that would be. So I don't know, just a random little tangent side bit of history there and why we associate intelligence with glasses. And again, guys, if you could, keep me posted on the Columbus Crew game if we have one. Tyler, this is a Deadman's Beard Co. hat. Yes, been watching you for a couple of years now, and you've been instrumental in helping me get most out of my beard. Dude, thank you for the kind words, Tyler. It is pretty daunting to hear people when they say I've been watching you for a couple of years now. That's staggering in like the coolest possible way. So thank you. Still 1-0. Okay, thank you, John. Okay. And we still do have another entry. I think we just have Michael. I don't know if he's in the chat. My co-captain on a rafting excursion, getting our Learn Out with Nancy on Wednesday evening. No. I get my Learn Out with Craig often. This dude teaches me things all the time, and I have a feeling he knew that tidbit there. Chris says, Dan, you recommend ostrich and emu for oil softness. Do you still have that in your rotation? If so yeah, if I'm going to go with a dedicated, I'm talking about 50 to 75% of the potency of a blend for emu or ostrich, aka bird oil. For me, it's Magic City. Magic City is my go-to right now. I have worked in Black Rebel, and I have worked in Five Boroughs. They have another blend as well. But my go-to, because of the scents, because of the performance, really is going to be a Magic City. That's my main go-to for that softness. So yes. Okay. Now I know why you skipped my question on Monday. Oh, I don't skip. Oh, especially Mondays, man. Mondays, the chat just gets going flying. I don't, unless I said something. Yeah, I'm not sure on that, but I'm glad you know why now. I'm not sure what the reason is, but I appreciate that. All right, got my first products from Deadman's a couple weeks back. Oh, nice, got that one. Okay. Can you go over what beard products are a minimum to use? So for me, in my opinion, my experience, I'm not telling you guys what to do, but answering a question here. I believe that beard oil and beard wash are necessary for having the peak optimal beard that you can have. Are other products nice and situationally really helpful? Heck yes. Prominently beard butter, notably beard conditioner, right? Especially when you get longer beards. But I do believe that everybody should have a quality beard oil to nourish the skin underneath the beard and the beard hairs themselves. And I believe everybody should have a beard formulated wash when it comes down to the ingredients, right? Such as we need fats in there. We need those fatty acids. We need some super fatted oils to be able to make sure we're not killing the hair and the skin and the environment. We need the pH balanced correctly. And there's a couple of other factors that really make a beard wash particular to a beard, not our scalp, not our face that doesn't have hair, not our body. There is a real difference in that, and I do believe it is its minimum is oil and wash. Just in my opinion, my experience. What are your thoughts on only using a cold brush after oil over a heated brush? So you're not going to get the same kind of styling benefits from a cold brush as a heated brush. However, you can get some locked in style. And I'll give you an example, right? If you are looking to straighten hairs, if hairs are having dips or waves or curls or dents, heat is going to be the main thing that's going to get that out. If you apply a cold brush to a spot that has waves, you're not going to get rid of them. However, it can help lock in style. It can help kind of make it feel amazing. So there's nothing bad about it, but it just depends on what you're intending to get out of it. Corey says, huge fan, been watching videos for years. Again, man, it's such a daunting thing to read, which is so cool. Is there anything you recommend for beard treatments? Something that helps repair and soften the hair. So repairing hair is probably one of the biggest myths and one of the biggest misconceptions out there. Once your hair is damaged, it's damaged. You can't really repair hair in a natural way that we have really broken through with right now. You can repair hair at the base, at the follicle, but if you have like a beard hair and in the middle of it, there's a big gouge out of it or something is wrong with it, there's nothing magic that's going to bring that hair back again. Softening it? Yeah, absolutely. What do I think is the best treatment? A nice shower, wash and exfoliate, use a quality beard oil and a quality beard butter. I sincerely believe that is the best treatment you can do. Are there hot oil treatments out there? Yeah, I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze on that one. It's not worth it. Are there like masks and all these other exotic things that are out there? No, I mean, there are, but I don't think they're worth it. For me, the biggest thing you can do is wash and exfoliate, quality oil, and a quality butter. What's up, Lorenzo? Again, for me, that's the game changer. That's what's really going to help. You hear anything about nationals for this year? I swear I saw a teaser post about it, but couldn't find it again later. No, I haven't seen anything, Ken. I said it on Monday in case anybody missed it, but guys, I will be an official judge for the Great American Classic in Detroit. I believe it's September 21st. The weekend before that, I'm in San Antonio teaching at a barber expo. I'll be with Beard Octane in that opportunity. So yeah, I'll be teaching at the premier Beauty and Barber Expo in San Antonio on the 14th of September, if my dates are correct off the top of my head. And then the 21st, I will be a judge for the Great American Classic in Detroit, but I don't know anything about nationals. I will be honest, I am hoping to be back as a judge. I don't know if they do returning or repeating judges, but I would like to be another judge if the opportunity arises. Okay, Bruce City says Everett, Washington for nationals. Okay. I don't know anything about that, but good to hear. Thank you. Won't go to Detroit, need way more time to grow back. Hey, I understand. You can come hang out though, Ken. You can come hang out. You're not that far. Unique says, Dan, question for halftime. I recently bought a leaf razor, and it's the best razor I've used. What would push you to consider shaving your head? Nothing, man. I like my hair. I don't feel worried about being bald. I don't feel worried about losing my hair, but my wife loves my hair. And so kind of just out of respect, if I was adamant about wanting to be bald and wanting to have a bald head, I would make that choice for myself. Sam would not stop me from doing that. However, she does love my head hair. And so I'm not in a rush. I would guess in 4 to 5 years, I'm going to get down that road if nature catches up. But right now, there's no plans or no real thoughts. What would make the push? Lots of money. I would be lying if I said there's not a number in mind to shave my head, and it's not even likely that big of a number. My beard, it's an astronomical number. We're talking commas, yeah, plural. But for my head hair, throw a number at me. We'll see what we're talking. Let's get a razor company to sponsor something. Money talks for shaving the head. But I have heard amazing things about the leaf razor. I've heard amazing things about the Defender razor. I am excited. Yep, I am excited to get into a new chapter of content when I do start shaving my head, because I know nothing. But if you guys know me, I am obsessive. I know how to read research properly. I'm not gonna be conducting research on myself really, other than anecdotal. But I'm excited for that next chapter. Okay, cool. Thank you, Tiny Mike. Keep me posted. Why are people putting products in the fridge? Essentially, it is the best way. $3K to shave my head? Yeah, I'd do $3K for sure. That's right there. Yeah, that's right on the line. But I'd do it for $3K. I don't know if Sam would be cool with that for that amount, but yeah. $3K would have a massive impact on my life, right? If somebody sent me $3,000 right now, that's a huge impact on my life. I am nowhere near a person that can be like, 3,000, what's it to you, guy? I don't even know I went wise guy tone there, but yeah, $3K, I'll set the bar there. Yeah, I'd do it. I'd do it for $3,000 to shave my head. Yeah, I definitely agree. If you said one or two, I don't know. But yeah. But the fridge, Justin, it extends the shelf life. We are dealing with natural products. These products come from plants, some animals, and they're sitting. And so the best way to extend them is just like anything else you put natural in the fridge or unnatural, it's going to extend the life of it. Question with a lot of companies I see about rotation. Do you rotate other people's products or do you use your own products, your products only? Many companies that are in this community, and when I say this community, I mean the ones surrounding my channel. I can't speak for others and outside of my channel, but the community that is surrounding this channel, the companies that are here, absolutely use other companies' products. They love to support each other. We demonstrate it on almost every stream. We saw Johnny Ray's and Deadman's chopping it up. We saw Top Hat. All these people talk. They try each other's products. They help each other out. They give advice. So many of them do. Outside of that, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Dan, I was going to ask you on Instagram, but we're all family here. Do you tie your beard up at night? I do not. Also, my wife and I cuddle at night, and my beard is always in the way. Any advice? I would say experiment, figure out what works for you. Mine isn't much of a problem. I kind of just, if I'm laying with Sam, and I just kind of tuck it like this, I guess, over my shoulder. It's not something I'm super conscious about, but as a person who gives advice and creates content, I probably should be. So I'll kind of consider that more, but no, I do not. Oh, no. Charlotte just scored to equalize. Come on, guys. We got a new goalie in. Our goalie is the U.S. Olympic goalie, Patrick Schulte. So, God dang it, Hagen. So, yeah, Josh, I do not do that. So, I'll ask your advice. Heading to Florida for the 28th for a week. Recommendations on an oil and butter I should pack. Butter doesn't really matter. Do your thing, man. Have some fun with it. Oil, I recommend a thin to medium light viscosity. Something like a Deadman's would be amazing. Genuinely amazing. So just, again, something to consider there. If you have any other thin, light oils, medium light that you love, that would be a great one. Okay. Now let me see if I got to catch up to the more recent questions that we have here. Okay. Pardon me as I scroll here, you guys. And if I miss one, I promise I'm not trying to skip anybody. What is the viscosity on your oil Deadmans? It is a medium viscosity. Yep, medium viscosity. Alan says, it is perfect. Dan, do you think balm would help me keep my beard styled longer during the day with the humidity being so high? No. I do not recommend anybody battles humidity with balm. It's just going to make you feel more frustrated. It's just going to compound the problem. If people can get it to work for them in humidity, boom, rock on. But Robert, I know your beard pretty well. I know the shape, the size, the texture to it. I do not recommend balm for you on that one. If anything, a very light butter could do the job. A very light butter, like a Deadman's. But no, I don't recommend that. Okay. Let me see what else we have here. Can you go over your recommendations for your beard routine? What to use in the evening, morning? Yeah, absolutely, man. So I recommend washing your beard every morning. I recommend using beard oil after the shower in the morning. I recommend using heat every morning. I recommend using beard conditioner after the wash every other day. So wash every day, wash with conditioner afterwards every other day. At night, I recommend if you shower, oil, and then butter. If you do not shower, get your beard damp and rinsed, and then use just butter. Why? Because if you don't shower, the oil should still have its nourishment and the properties that you're looking for, and you don't need to add more oil before the butter in that situation. If you need any follow-up to that, please let me know, and I will go into more details. Yeah, San Antonio trip. I am teaching at the San Antonio on the main stage, by the way, guys. I'm pretty sure it's not just the barber stage, the main stage. The San Antonio Beauty and Barber Expo. I will be educating there. How do I get the cold shot on days that decided to use the heated brush versus the blow dryer on air dry? Do I have to bust out the hair dryer? Yeah, you do. The only way to get that cold shot would be to use something that's physically going to give you the cold shot. So, yep, absolutely. And Banana Goat says, don't forget to drink lots of water. Made the biggest difference in my feeling beard. Yes. Products are amazing. Tools are amazing. Routines are amazing. Water, diet, exercise, by far the most important. Yep, by far the most important. I'll ride down to Detroit with you, Dan, for a great, perfect, Jason. Count on it, man. I'll come pick you up again, dude. Or we'll meet somewhere, whatever. whatever works out there. But yes, Jason, it's a date, man. It's a man date, a date man. And yeah, I'll go 3K. I'll put it on record right now. I'll go 3K to shave the head. Yep, no doubt. 10 memberships? No. No. All right. Dan will wax his chest for 500. No, man, that's a lot of taco meat. I am not. And I will be honest here. I did buzz my chest hair once before a vacation. Sam hated it. Absolutely hated it. And was like, never again buzz your chest hair. She's like, I want a man. Best oil ever from Deadman's Beard Co. I am going to go with Fortinella Orange. That's what I'm going to go with. Fortinella Orange. That's my favorite from Deadman's. It is an enticingly addicting oil. What's up, Marv? Good to see you, man. Look at that new picture. Heck yeah, dude. Any good techniques for cleaning an Aberlite go-to? Yes, Tony. Look up Dancy Bearded Clean Heated Brush. Get their cleaning kit. I have bought 2 of them myself. Get their cleaning kit. It makes it fun and satisfying and enjoyable. It's an alcohol spray. It's got glycerin. It's got some other things in there. Get a cleaning kit, and it's got a brush that's made for it. It is entirely worth it. Entirely worth it, man. So yes. Okay. I just throw my beard over my shoulder. Oh, no. I keep getting what's up, Brad? I keep getting my beard caught on my collar of my shirt when I put them on and off. Any tips? No, there is no. That means you've reached the new level, Brad. So essentially, I put my shirt on, and then I just do this. Let me show you guys in full motion. I just do this. I go, bloop. And sometimes I make the actual noise. It's in the shirt, and I just, bloop. That's about it. You're not going to, once you reach a certain length, you're not going to avoid that. Yep, when you pull them on and off. Yep, not going to avoid it. Should conditioner and wash go in the cooler? Does not matter. It helps. Yeah, they're water-based products. They're actually more important to last for shelf life. But most of us, we go through the washes and conditioners pretty quickly. So, but it does help. Yeah, if you want to. I don't put wash and conditioner in the shower, but yeah. Do you shower twice a day? Most days I do. I didn't used to, but over the last couple of years, I've kind of transitioned into twice a day now. Yeah. If I'm real lazy or I didn't leave the house much, I might not, but most days I am. Wow, conditioner every other day. I've been doing it once a week. I guess I need it up. Yeah, I do it every other day for the last couple of years now. Dan, do you think Dr. Nick's growth stimulator will help with the hair that is not under my lip? If you have dormant hair follicles, yes. If you don't, no. We cannot really know unless you try. Yeah, San Antonio here, Dan. Nice, man. Yeah, I did a San Antonio meetup last year. I got to meet up with, I don't know if Mike's in the chat right now. I don't know if Saad's in the chat or Leo from San Antonio and so many others. We had a great time. I love San Antonio in Texas. Sam and the kids love San Antonio. The food, the things to do, the people were really nice, and the weather is, love San Antonio, guys. I'm a big fan. We hit up Austin. I did not love Austin as much as San Antonio, but now that the mothership is there and all those things, that would be really cool. Yeah, that would be really cool. All right, when are you coming to Boston? Man, I went to Boston last summer. I went to Plymouth. I went to Pembroke. I went to a couple other places. I will definitely be back to Boston. Nick and Jill from Dr. Nick's are some of our closest friends, family friends. So yeah, we'll be back over that way without a doubt. Yep, without a doubt. How much would you say was a minimum? How much would Sam say? I think she would, for shaving my head, I think $3K would entice her. I think she would entertain the thought then. Yeah, I think she would. Sam's dream is for us to have a pool. I don't know if I've ever even said that out loud before. For years and years, we've tried. It just isn't the right time yet, financially, of course. So her dream is to get a pool, and we're kind of trying to save for that. And so if there's something that can add into getting a pool, she's going to be for it. And so, yeah, I think 3K would do it. Yeah, I do. I think 3K would be enough for her. So, yeah. Did you come in the summer? When we went in the spring. Yeah, we did San Antonio and Austin in the spring. Yeah. I don't get a final answer to growing my beard longer than 2 inches allowed in the Canadian military, but I am allowed to grow it until I get, oh, nice. Hey, yeah, until they tell you no, keep going, keep growing. Awesome. Donate memberships for a pool. Yeah. Yeah. I grew up here, so-called uniform. Oh, unicorn, I bet, because everybody's moving in. Transplants. Yeah, I believe you. Yep, no doubt. Pool equals money pit. I know, but also on the flip side of that, Craig, it also equals core memories, lifelong family bonding. And the biggest thing is we want to be the house that our kids want to be at. We want to be the house that our kids' friends want to be at, so we know they're safe, so we know where they're at. We can kind of control the vibes and the situation and all of that. So absolutely, it's expensive. Absolutely, it will continue to have more money. Sam grew up with a pool. I did not, so she knows what that's like and the experience of it. So yeah, there's definitely things, right? A boat could be said the same thing. Bust out another 1,000, right? You guys know the acronym for boat. Definitely a money pit, but also a memory pit, and we're all about memories. That's our literal biggest focus with our parenting and our kids is to build those core memories that we can have forever. So yeah, it is, so you can swim 5 weeks. Nah, we get more than that. Yep. Yeah, we get more than that. And Craig says, you have young kids. My kids love the pool. And yeah, exactly. And that's the biggest thing. We do have young kids many years ahead. We're not going anywhere right now. So yeah. Yep. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And so, yep. Yeah. No, yeah, I hear you guys. I know life costs money though. If we focused on things and said, hey, you can't get this because it costs money, none of us would have cars. None of us would have houses. Guys, I was bailing water out of my sump pump last week. There's definitely things that cost money, but you got to weigh the pros and cons. And for us, the memories, those are the pros. Yep, those are the pros. Timothy says, pool wasn't on my list when I bought my house. Me either. The last thing in the world I wanted was a pool, you guys. Trust me, that was not on my agenda or wheelhouse. Sam has really brought me along. And he says he doesn't regret it. So awesome with the kids. Yeah. Yep. And Deadman says, I complain about my pool until I jump in and cool down. Yeah. Yep. And I grew up with a pool. They really are a joy. I feel like humans were meant to spread. Yeah. Guys, you guys know I grew up a swimmer. I grew up a water polo player. I grew up on Lake Michigan. There is something so satisfying about being in water. It's like the wildest connection and feeling. I don't know if it's just nature or what it is, but yeah. And Doug, I love this too, man. Doug says, yeah, it's money, but it's just money. Yep. Yes. We get so caught up in things and I'm guilty as anybody. So yeah, no, spot on, Doug. Yep. Spot on. So awesome. I kept considering changing the salt, so I learned all the changes. It all changes chlorine anyway. Yeah, and that's a complicated situation. I grew up managing pools as well, and how salt turns into chlorine, it's not the same as a chlorinated pool. The impact on your hair and skin is much less when it's salt that does convert into chlorine. The amount of chlorine that's in the water is significantly less, and there are pros and cons. I know these things way too well because of all my experiences with pools. Salt is much more corrosive though. So there are cons to having your equipment replaced more often and things breaking down. But if we're talking about impact of skin and hair, salt, bromine all day, every day over chlorine. All day, every day. It's significantly better on the skin and hair. Yes, absolutely. And yeah, I'm not a fan of chlorine. I literally had chlorine burns when I was in high school. I had a chemical burn because of it. And Deadman says, we need to talk pool soon. Both worked in the pool industry. Yeah, I ran a pool. I was a pool manager, that type of stuff. And yeah, yep. Dan, you ever need help with your AC, give me a shout. Pools, I'm struggling. Mine's cloudy. Yeah, okay. I will keep that in mind on the AC. I don't know anything about AC units other than they go wrong. Bromine still technically a salt? Yes. Yep. Absolutely true. Final is a draw. That's so disappointing. They dominated that first half, and it sounds like most of the second. Ugh. All right, crew. All right, crew. All right, guys. Our last entry here, and then we'll have a little giveaway and maybe a short discussion afterwards. But we have Michael B. Jordan. Hold the Jordan. Just Michael B. here. Looking for recommendations on length, fade, and any other tips that you might feel would be helpful. These pictures are the beard without heat taken this morning. And I think it is actually from today, or maybe within the last couple days. I have 3 competitions that I'm planning to attend, with the first one being this Saturday. Generally, the categories of length I would enter are 6 to 12 inches or 12 to 18 inches. Currently, the total length is at 14 inches. However, and I will say real quickly, the 12 to 18 is usually a much harder category to win than the 6 to 12. Once you start getting that into those big categories, man, there's just some wildly impressive beards. So just food for thought there, Michael. Currently, total length is at 14 inches. However, the last few inches have transparency. I feel like I'm answering my own question when I say that my 14-inch length is nothing compared to the 18. There you go. I'd be competing with you. So mine's only at 14 too. The longest my beard has ever been is 14 inches. So just something to keep in mind. So I'm contemplating trimming down to 11 3/4 to get just under that 12-inch one. And yeah, Craig, I agree entirely. The 12 plus category has amazing beards in most competitions. And I would say it's actually the strongest category in almost all. Even the competitions that have 24-inch plus, so the 2-foot beards, normally, the 12 to 18 is even more impressive. If you guys know Nick, he is the 12 to 18 natural beard U.S. champion, and many of you guys know Nick's beard, and it is ridiculously good. Can you draw your magic line? Yeah, buddy, you know me. You can see with the side shots, not as much girth at the end, so hopefully that would improve with a trim as well, for sure. Except for the whaler category. Ken is a comedian. As for the sides, was Nick 18 to 24? Oh, nationals, you're right. I think you're right there, Ken. Yeah, they did have way more. Those 46 categories. Thank you, sir. And as for the sides, that's always been my biggest struggle. I trim them myself. Would you recommend any changes to the sides, on the cheek, up near the ear? I love it. Essentially, guys, Michael is saying, beard competition, get me right, sir. What do we need for the best of the best for him to compete? Good. I literally forgot who I was talking about here. So many of you know Michael, aka OF Brewer. I don't know if he's in here right now. I'm sure he will be when he can on replay. But this is our guy, Michael. I've actually been able to spend a week with Michael. Such a great human, a just great dude, and his beard. Goodness gracious, has this beard gotten better and better and better. Woo! Man, and the haircut to match, the smile. Guys, do not forget to wear a smile. One of the best accessories you can have for your beard is a smile. So yeah, Michael, you are answering all your own questions. You definitely know what you're doing, my man, but I am so happy to help you. And over here, do not change a thing. Your fade, your angle looks awesome. Really good. If anything to consider, maybe just more of a little bit of a line going straight down to the cheek, but it's faded so well you can't even really tell. But man, looks awesome. But I do want a little bit of a fade or a little bit of a shape up and a little bit of a trim at the bottom. I want to start right here and go right there, but I'm going to get you a better line. That's just me practicing, okay? It's just me practicing. Okay. Boom. It's going to be right about that line. So essentially what we're doing is right here is where we want to establish the bottom of that line. And then from that, let's go ahead and get a nice little rounded curve. Yup. And then let's get a nice little rounded curve here. Bam, baby. That's it right there. Michael, go ahead and take a screenshot. Oh my gosh, guys, can you imagine that? Actually, let me redo. I want a little bit more of a curve on this bad boy. Man, my position's off. Let me reposition, guys. I got to get this one right. He's got a competition on Saturday. We got to make sure this is right here. That's better, but I'm not happy yet. It's better, but I'm not happy yet. Nailed it. Yeah. Just imagine that beard. Dude, And guys, come on now. Michael said here, he goes, I feel like I'm answering my own question when I say this. Length is nothing compared to the 18 I'd be competing with. Oh, I thought you said me on that one. So with competing with. Dude, your beard can compete with anybody in the world at that length, especially if you get that just under those 12 inches, dude. Whoo, you cannot tell me that that's not in a running for a national beard right there. That is a goodness times 5. Wow, that's a crazy good beard, Michael. Thank you, dude, for sending in. Thanks for trusting us and putting yourself out there. I know you're not a sensitive guy by any means, but it's still, hey, man, still the internet. You're still putting yourself out there for feedback. Right there, Michael Beast. Yes, Brewer. Woo, come on. Right on there, Michael. The only thing I ask from you, man, is please send in an update next week when you do win the competition and you do show us the trim that you make. That is ridiculous. And guys and girls out there, this is a really good lesson in growing beyond your goal. If your goal is to be at 12 inches, grow to 14 and trim 2 off, right? Grow beyond the goal and then trim back to it. And yeah, like Craig said, please follow up and let us know how the comp goes, because that bad boy right there, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Nice. And Justin says, that's my goal right there. That's what I want. Yeah, man, you got this. You got this. You got a long way to grow, Justin. That's a couple years, but doesn't mean you don't stop trying to get there along the way. Michael, send on in, man. That was really cool. That was really, really cool. Okay. Love it. Guys, girls, friends, family, anybody else that's out there, I don't need to call them out. Hit the link in the chat. We got a giveaway from Deadman's Beard Co. It is a $30 gift card. You don't even have to reach out to, I'm going to get rid of this because they're going to email the gift card to you. You don't even have to email them. They're going to contact you guys. It is a $30 gift card. You can get whatever you would like from this company with $30. If you want to do more, you got to pay for it, but you can. It's $30 towards your next order. Let's go, big baby. Boom. Click the link, put your name, put your email. If you're a subscriber, you're entered for free. Anyone else feel like their beard stops growing at a certain length? Kyle, after this stream, which is going to be pretty shortly, look up Dan C. Bearded Terminal Length. I have a video that will resonate with your soul, and it will explain it in such a good way. Kyle, Dan C. Bearded Terminal Length. Dan C. Bearded Terminal Length. Craig says, I very much enjoyed my first comp a week after I submitted to Beard Advice Live back in February. All the advice was awesome and reassuring. Dude, that's great. I would love it if we had competition people that came in a week, 2 weeks before their comp and they want to get just a little bit of a performance enhancing boost of a confidence, boost of advice, maybe make some changes. That would be a cool angle to get this show really into. So just something to consider, even if you guys think you have the best beard in the world, but you want a little bit of an adjustment before a comp, send in. We'd love to have you. We'd love to have you. And yeah, man, shout out to Deadmans. Thank you, Deadmans. Thank you, Deadmans. You guys are good. And Daniel's right. Make sure you're live. Daniel, hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. Okay. And Lorenzo says, I started using Deadmans and I noticed a big difference right away. Awesome products. Facts. Absolutely facts. Okay. Do short beards have a chance at comps? Yeah. Do they have their own categories? You're not going to compete against that beard that we just saw from Michael. You have your own categories. Beardliness. Check out my video from today. I'm hosting a competition in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I went over the categories and how they work. Yep, absolutely. Dan, what's your long-lost brother's name? It's Gibby Sorelli. Yeah, yep, rest in peace, Gibby Sorelli. There was a wild story. He was in the back of my dad's truck, hit a bump. He flew into the air, and then a hawk came out of nowhere, snatched him up, took him away. The neighbor lady ran outside and threw a picture frame at the hawk to try and get my long-lost brother, but he was gone. So we don't know if he was raised by hawks. We don't know if his liver was taken out by a hawk. We're not quite sure, but yeah, that's Gibby Sorelli. Gibby Sorelli. Randy, you are entering that comment. You're not thinking about it. You are entering it. Yep. Gibby Sorelli. Yes, sir. Yep. Long lost brother. Oh, man. The tales from a father. The tales from a father, everybody. So, yep. Yeah. He might be rich. He might be balling. He might be living his best hawk life out there. So, yes, Gibby Sorelli, guys. They always got a great flow. Yeah, he's got a great flow. All right, everybody, if you see your name on the screen, you know what it means. That means you are a winner, but you do need to claim it by commenting something like, woohoo, it's me, I won, yippee, something like that, and it's all you guys. All right, let's see. Oh, heck, it is Everett, Washington for Nationals, November 2nd, just north of Seattle. That's a long trip for me. Hopefully, I'll attach with a company and get my way out there somehow, some way. But that's a long flight. I don't know if I could pull that one. But here we go, you guys. Think of the beard. Yeah. Think of the Toll Booth Willie. Think of the beard Gibby Sorelli has. Oh, man. Yeah. Right. A collab name. That's so funny. So funny. Maybe it was Michael. He looks kind of like me. All right. Do we have in the building a Mr. John Drennan? Come on down with that chicken on your shoulder. John Drennan. While we're looking for John, you guys, see if you hit that thumbs up. Some of my best of friends forgot, and that's okay. I don't mind. Devin forgot, and Devin's a beast legend of this channel, but he said he forgot, and he nailed it, so thanks. Hey, yo, John's gotta go. Congrats, man. You just won a $30 gift card, not doll hairs, straight up dollars from this great company, you guys. And again, we're going to have a little feature on Monday from Deadman's Beard Co. Hope you guys are going to be able to make it. This was a lot of fun. We have, let me see where we're at here. We have a couple of weeks left of this soccer for Maddox. And then I can tell you when we'll have Sam back on a regular basis. Okay. Yeah, so I believe starting in August, we will be back to normal for Beard Advice Live. So that'll be awesome to have Sam. It's been a great experience for Maddox. So the highest level of soccer he's ever played. There's some frustrations with it, of course, but it's been amazing. And we'll have her back in August. And if you guys missed the start of the show, thank you guys for reaching out. Sam had a really rough day on Monday. Very open and honest about it. You guys know we're transparent. Essentially, we just want to make sure people know if they're going through stuff, they're not alone, that people see us and think we have this like magical rainbows and butterflies life. And it's just not that. We have the same struggles and challenges that everybody else has, and in some cases more. And Sam had a really rough day on Monday. However, Tuesday was like her best day in the last 6 months. It was so amazing. Today followed up and was another great day. So we've had some really, 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 really good days, and I'm very, very, very excited. And yes, August, she will be back to the stream full time on Wednesday nights. So very cool. All right, guys, thank you for everybody for being out here. I had a genuine lot of fun tonight, and love talking about beard nerdy stuff, love talking about advice, love talking about great companies like Deadman's, and just all the random things that you guys bring up. Thank you guys out there. Reach out to me if you need anything. My name is Dan C. Bearded. Please stay bearded, stay positive, and remember, I love you guys.